Okay, so today I am at Usery Mountain Regional Park, and I am very pleased to see the wind was pretty bad during this clip, so I'm just going to voice over. So right now the saguaros are starting to bloom, but the ones with full flowers were not anywhere near any of the trails. So I decided to draw some that have some buds on the top, and I'm hoping that in the next few days I might be able to come across one that has some full blooms. And they're beautiful. They're these bright white flowers that have kind of an interesting succulent look about them, and I would love to paint some of them. But for today, I'm going to focus on these ones where you can see the buds, and I really like how they're silhouetted against the mountain that's all nice and lit up. Okay, so this is the sketch I've done so far. So my plan today is to go home and finish a micron pen drawing and then do watercolor. So I think that one's going to be nice. Okay, so I'm finished with that one. One thing I did off camera was that I took the Pen Touch white pen that has a little bit of like a cool white tone to it, and I added the highlights. So there's like on the tops of all the saguaros, and I always notice that it seems to be more noticeable when they're in the middle of starting to bloom. So I'm wondering if like their needles at the top kind of change a little bit or something when they're putting the buds out, but they're pretty white right now on top. So I added that, and then I added the little like white spines that you can oftentimes kind of see at the top, because they were pretty visible. This saguaro was close enough that I could see them. And I noticed too, like the younger a saguaro is, the more you kind of see them as white. And it may just be because they haven't gotten a bunch of like scarring and gotten dirty and whatnot. Or maybe you just can't see the top of the big tall ones. I don't know. So anyway, that one was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed kind of creating the contrast between this really bright background and then the shadowed foreground. I had a lot of fun doing the lines on the saguaros. They were not easy. They never are, especially if you try to like really do them realistically, where you kind of draw the ridges, and the ridges are actually not perfect most of the time. Most of the time you get these little funny things. I'm not sure what causes those. But sometimes you'll even get saguaros that have like little splits in them and everything. And there's like little calluses everywhere. And I was like drawing the spot where the arms kind of meet the body is always really interesting. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, there's never a shortage of cool things to paint at Usery Mountain. So yeah, I'm really happy with that one.